Hello again guys, thanks for watching, and in this video we're having a look at Neca's Aliens vs Predator 2-pack. I think in America it was a Toys R Us exclusive or something, I don't know. But over here we just obviously got it as a standard 2-pack because a lot of these figures aren't exclusive to Neca. Straight away off the bat, you know what you've got. You've got two figures that, if you've been collecting Aliens and Predator figures from Neca all along, you've obviously got them already. So that is obviously one of my biggest bugbears of Neca figures, in all honesty. Although I love what Neca do, you obviously seen videos I've done where I cannot be happier for Neca for what they've done. This for me is another that's just cash in and see who will buy it, that used to have the old Kenner ones, I guess. Obviously I've only got it just to continue building my collection, and that's the only reason I got them. I wouldn't have them for any other reason, in all honesty. So obviously we've got the Alien from the film Alien and a Predator from the film Predator, but in very basic colour form. There's very little going on here to get you excited. Actually, before we have a look at the figures, let's just have a look at the packaging to start with. So we've got the standard blister packaging that we used to see in Aliens versus Predator, not Alien versus Predator, Aliens versus Predator. The ultimate battle between Beast and Hunter, blah blah, and it's an exclusive 16-page Dark Horse comic book inside. Just a gump on the bottom, and on the back we have a selection of the figures and vehicles, predominantly the Kenner figures, to be honest, or the Kenner inspired figures. Anyway, we've got the Aliens up here, which is Lieutenant Ellen Ripley, the Queen Attack Bishop, and Genocide Warrior, both red and black. And then we have the Alien Isolation figures. I'm actually playing that at the moment. I've had it for ages, I just could never get into it. For some reason I just started playing it and I'm loving it. So I'm really into my Alien Isolation at the moment. Obviously can't wait to get the video up for these figures. Anyway, it's got Amanda Ripley jumpsuit, the Xenomorph, Amanda Ripley compression suit. Then we have Predator figures, which, like I say, are predominantly the Kenner ones, being the Hive War, Nightstorm, Lava Planet, Scavenge, Renegade, which we'll talk a little bit more about him in a minute, Cracked Tusk, Viper, and Ambush, who I just cannot get for love nor money. I put in another video about the Kenner figures. If anyone knows where I can get Ambush figure at a sensible price, please let me know. I really want him. And basically the Ambush figure is the Viper figure, in all honesty, apart from obviously the gauntlets, but he's got the same mask. And of course we've got the Alien Queen, and there's the Genocide Alien Queen as well, the red one. The Power Loader P5000 deluxe vehicle, and the Blade Fighter vehicle, which we've obviously got videos to do on them with our Viper pilot. And it just basically says here, the Predators have seeded a planet with alien eggs. The hatchlings infest all living creatures on the planet to spawn new breeds of gruesome aliens. With this well-stocked hunting ground of ghastly aliens, the Predators are ready to stalk the ultimate in big game. Who will win? And obviously by saying spawn new breeds, they're talking about the terrible Kenner line of snake and bison and panther predator, aliens. And if you're watching my videos, subscribe to my videos, and you think, oh cool, at some point, I promise you now, please don't come to my videos looking for the Kenner aliens. I really don't think I'm going to be doing it. I just can't be bothered with them. I really can't be bothered with the Predators. It's just that I've got so many of them. I just had to continue my collection. But that's a little look at the packaging. Nothing exceptionally exciting there. Like it says, it comes with a little exclusive comic book as well. I don't know if it is annoyingly, but I can't afford it was. It comes folded up as well, so you know, if you did want to have something nice, like you did with the 25th anniversary NECA Predator figure, with the Dark Horse Predator figure, you had a nice little comic book, but unfortunately this one's been folded up in the packaging, but anyway, hey ho. And you'll see obviously the Ultimate Battle, Alien vs Predator number 13, and it's just worth taking note at the moment of the Predator on there with the green look to him. Of course the Alien, which we all know, but a bit of a greener look to the Predator on there, and it's just obviously a reproduction of a comic book that Dark Horse did back in the day. I must admit, I'm not too... I do like my Dark Horse Alien and Predator comic books, but these ones were a bit too cartoony, in all honesty, and they're obviously the Kenner inspired, so yep, that'll do for me on that. Great. So our Alien, you've seen it before, job done there. Let's move on to the Predator. No, I'm only joking, but in case you haven't seen another Alien video, or that Alien NECA figure video, this is exactly what we've seen quite a few times. Yeah, it's obviously a good figure. It's just in a very, we've had our Aliens, Warrior Alien Black, but even the black had, you know, different shades to it. This is very, very black and grey, because the Kenner figure was just basically a black figure, and had nothing to it. So obviously NECA just thought, I know, we can do our Alien figure with even less detailed painting on it. So it's obviously very black paint on there. There is a light grey on there, but there's nothing new. It's like I say, it's the figure we've seen plenty of times. Yeah, I don't really know what to say anymore about this. So I'm getting really bored talking about this figure the Alien figure in all honesty. You know, one of the highlights is the fact that he's got his removable jaw and the extendable mouth inside, which I can't even get out on this one. But it's also worth noting that the paint on this it's quite, I don't know, I'd say a lot of paint on it, making the joints, you know, I'm hardly wanting to move anything, in all honesty, because the joints are very, I don't know, it just seems like there's a lot of paint on there and blocking, gumming up the joints, in all honesty. But he's got a very shiny look to him as well, wet look to him, and of course this is the first time we've had a completely black dome that you can't see the skull through underneath. Annoyingly, if you can see that on the camera, I guess he's been put in the packaging before it was dry or something, I don't know, but a lot of the paint on there has been rubbed off. You can hear that, whereas the rest of it is nice and smooth. That's all rough there. So yeah, that's our Alien. I mean, we love the Alien. We love the Alien. There's no denying that. But there's nothing to get you excited about here, in all honesty. The Predator. Obviously, we've seen our Predator figure a million times as well. There's absolutely nothing new here I'm going to be able to tell you that I haven't told you in other videos. Again, a very basic paint scheme going on there. Yellows, greys, and two different shades of brown and a black. Pink in the mouth and green eyes for some reason. Really don't like the look of that. And I'm just going to have a very quick look in the comic book just to see if the reason they've given him green eyes is because He's got green eyes in the comic book. I don't think so. No, he hasn't even got green eyes in the comic book. So, and he has actually got pupils as well. So he's got brown eyes with pupils, and this figure has just got green eyes. Sorry, I probably couldn't see that on camera. So, you know, I'm sorry, I just can't get excited about this either. The Predator figure we've seen a million times. We've seen this being used and milked and just utilised hundreds of times. So, you know, if you do want to see a detailed video about the Predator figure and all its articulation, I've got there's loads more in my list of videos for you to watch. He does come with a couple of accessories. The first one being the hand cannon, and the second being this spear thing, bladed spear he has here. Of course, he's got his retractable blades on there. The back is very brown and grey, nothing to get excited about on there. And of course, he's got his shoulder cannon, plasma cannon on there, which has obviously got a lot of articulation in it. He also comes with the alternate head, being masked version, which, you know, Neca just can't remember which figure it was now. They just nailed putting the mask on the figure. So I'm surprised that they did an alternate head as opposed to just applying the mask to put over him, in all honesty. But I'm not going to start pulling his head off and putting a different head on, just, you know, because I just don't trust the joints really, in all honesty. So yeah, again, nothing exciting going on there, just brown with the little silver fleck on there. Obviously black dreads with browny red bits in there, and of course the black in the eyes. Now what I said about earlier about making a note on the front of the comic with him being green, basically he is the Renegade figure. Of course, if I put this mask on him, or his helmet head variant on there, it'd be exactly the same figure. There's no disguising the fact that they are exactly the same. I believe in the comic book he even calls this guy the Renegade. So technically, if you've got Renegade and an alien, job done. You've got your Aliens versus Predator 2-pack, and a better version, in all honesty. So as you can see, it's exactly the same weapons, exactly the same figure, just different paint jobs on them. So there's nothing to, you know, just to get the Renegade, the green version Renegade with your alien warrior, and just job done. And of course he's more green obviously on the front cover of that comic. So this is a more true interpretation of Aliens versus Predator comic book than this guy, but obviously this, you know, these two are the Kenner, how the Kenner 2-pack was. Very basic paint scheme on both the Predator and the Alien in the Kenner 2-pack. And, you know, also what kind of bugs me is the fact that it's Aliens, but we're using the Alien with the smooth dome. Of course, if you know your Aliens, you've got the ridges on the dome. So this is really Alien versus Predator, because if not it would be Aliens versus Predators, because there's more than one Predator. And of course being more than one Alien, but I'm just going completely off on a tangent, purely because I'm just bored of talking about the same Alien figure, the same Predator figure, and I've got really nothing new to tell you in regard to these two. If you want to know more about the Renegade Predator, check out that video. But if you're a fan of the Kenner line, you know, you still hold them dear to your heart, this will interest you, but as a fan of the films, doesn't do it for me. But anyway, it's a bit of a boring video, depressing video, because I've got really nothing good to say about it. But as always, I really appreciate you watching, guys. Obviously, leave any comments below, and as you know, I'll always get back to everyone as quickly and as soon as I can. But I'll check you out in the next video. Thanks, guys. Take care. Bye bye.